Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long was 1975.
Hey YouTube, Longboys Post 1975 and welcome to another Fat Friday video. Series of videos where I take a look at some of the more interesting things you can find to eat in the high street. Otherwise known primarily for this series of videos, Iceland. Where would I be without my own favourite adult playground, Iceland? Absolutely love and adore that place. And once again, 50% of what I have, the mouth's gone, Pavlov's dogs, again it is. Yeah, 50% of it is from Iceland, and I've mentioned this to you before because it's been knocking around in my freezer for a best part of probably maybe 2 months. So when you see the word new on the bag, I have no idea what my voice went up an octave then. If you see the word new on the bag, it's probably not new anymore. But the problem is, because I have a chest freezer, and I've mentioned this before as well, you think you've got an inexhaustible amount of room or storage, if you will, and so every time I'm out, even though I probably have a good possible 7 weeks of Fat Friday videos I can make with the stuff I'm dying here in my freezer, yet on my travels, if I come across something interesting, I still buy it. I've got to stop doing that because space, once again, is now a premium, and the fossilization process that I talk about if you have a chest freezer is kicking in again, which is there's stuff in there that isn't even for Fat Friday, but I want to eat. It's like last Friday in the evening, I wanted some hot and spicy chicken strips. I only bought a week prior, but because I'm so bad at constantly topping up the top of it with new shit, I dug down, I was like proper, you know, Indiana Jones and shit, archaeology and stuff like that, digging down and down and down for the multiple layers in this freezer, and I could not find them. So I think I'm going to have to basically blast out a lot of that stuff. A, to free up some more room for this series of videos, and B, just so I can get to the stuff that I want to eat. That isn't even for Fat Fridays, or Friday being my, you know, spoil day for me. That I want to eat on other days of the week, or even take to work as lunch. So anyway, because you needed to know all of that, what do I have to eat this week? Well, I have these bad boys. Look at that. So we'll have a look at this one first. New might not be so much. It still says new when you are in their store. 30 breaded chicken breast nuggets, cheesy jalapeno, 2 chili rating. Normally I say don't get out of bed for anything less than 2 chilies. Oh yeah, by the way, £3, and it weighs 675 grams. So, excuse me, itchy eye socket. An absolute bargain. Now, if you watch, look at them, by the way, look at them. They look like they got some proper potential. Jalapenos are my favourite chilies. They are not the hottest of chilies, but basically they are the only chili I personally find has any taste, because obviously chilies ultimately or primarily to blow your socks off, but I find them to be the only chili that has any real taste, and it's a taste that I absolutely love. So while they're just above what bird's eye chilies, but beneath every other chili, I have a special place in my heart for jalapenos. Now, basically, cooking instructions are gas mark 7, still don't know how that works, 200 degrees Celsius, for we cannot for the Fahrenheit, 15 to 17 minutes. So yeah, 200 degrees Celsius. That works for me, 15 to 17 minutes. Really isn't that long. Now, if you remember going back months and months and months ago, I reviewed, someone suggested them to me, and I'm a snob. Let's be honest, that's pretty pants unattractive box art, isn't it? Or packaging, I should say, because it's not a video game, Dave. But I always turn my nose up their hot and spicy chicken nuggets in this range. Same price, same weight of bag. And yeah, if you watched that video, you know that I said that they actually started to get really hot. But on top of that, They are the nicest chicken nuggets I've ever had across any supermarket range, and that also includes McDonald's. And yeah, they got pretty warm after you would eat a sort of about 20 of them, because 20 of them is pretty much what I do in a sitting of chicken nuggets, because I'm a growing lad, and my tapeworm Robert, he's always hungry too. So yeah, since those didn't have a chili rating, but these do have a chili rating of 2, I thought, let's get into these bad boys today, because obviously there is form with Iceland's nuggets. There is form. Now the problem is, the light in here is so shit, so reading the ingredients is a little bit awkward. Chicken breast, 38%. Processed cheese, 9%. I love the idea, I do love the idea of cheese flavoured chicken. Cheese flavoured meat in general. Sounds awkward when I say it like that. Water, pea starch, rice starch, butter, milk. Obviously they're, you know, allergens. Milk proteins, colour, rapeseed oil, maize oil. Are we not supposed to use rapeseed oil now? Is that another one of yours that's killing the planet? Which I care not about, because I'm not a tree hugger, and a lot of it's exaggerated bollocks and just an excuse so you won't dare fight against it when they tax you into oblivion. Sorry, politics. Chili powder. Oh, hang on. Salt, paprika, jalapeno, chili powder, yeast dextrose, paprika powder, raising agents, diphosphate sodium, carbonates, black pepper, white pepper, paprika extract. Right, basically, from where my thumb is downwards, right, it's all chilies and potential heat and goodness. So that makes me very happy. This could really be a winner chicken dinner. As I said, Iceland's McDugget? I sound like a Scottish lord. Iceland's McNugget range does have form. So, what else do I have? Where did I put it? There, behind me, because I'm a retard. New, I can confirm that they are new, McCain Shake Shake Deep Ridge Spicy Chipotle chips. So these are quite expensive for what they are. How big is the bag? I can't find any measurement of size. Where is it? No, can't find any measurement of size, but they're not big, and they certainly aren't more than a one-person serving. 300 grams. 300 grams. What is with the printing of dark text? That's why I can't read these bloody things. Well, I can if I stand in direct sunlight. Dark text on a dark bag. It annoys me. What are you hiding? Now, you will know if you've watched this video before. I've had these before. And I had the paprika ones. Now, the whole gimmick with the Shake is there's a sachet of flavour. The chips themselves, while they are kind of, you know, deep ridge, they're all knobbly and shit. Basically, they're not crinkle cut as such, they're like a bit more knobbly and shit than that. That's right, knobbly and shit is a descriptive term for chips. You're welcome. Right, and there's an extra sachet of flavour. Well, there's a sachet of flavour because these are just potato chips. You know, there's no seasoning whatsoever. Well, we'll find that out when I struggle to read the ingredients. And you cut the corner off the bag, you dump a sachet of flavour in it, you roll it up and you shake it like an absolute mad bastard. And then you bake them. And it's a massive gimmick, I know. I don't know why they just don't put the flavour on the chips in the bag. But obviously, they sell well. They're £2. They're a little expensive for what they are. So this entire thing has cost me a £5. However, this clearly is more than a serving. And I mean a big Dave and Robert serving size. So, you know, it's not as expensive as it may sound. But these obviously do quite well. And the previous ones I had, I really actually did quite enjoy. Ingredients. Fries, potatoes, I would bloody hope so. Batter, wheat flour with calcium, iron, niacin, thiamine, modified starch, maize, tapioca. What does tapioca do in these things? I don't know. But that is just your actual potato chips. So yeah, they are bog standard, unfried, you know, flavour, unfried. Of course they're unfried. They're not bloody cooked yet, Dave. Unflavoured or seasoned, I should say, in any form whatsoever. Now, sachet contents: paprika extract, smoked paprika, chili, chipotle chili, ginger, not a fan of that, cumin, not a fan of that, salt, Smoke flavouring, I like that. Smoke is a flavouring apparently. And yeast extract, basically known as Marmite. Sorry, the light comes down better when I do it there. And I don't know why, maybe you probably even fucking hate it, but I've got to read the contents to you. How to cook. 210 degrees Celsius, for we care not for the Fahrenheit, or 200 degrees Celsius in a fan oven. That would be me. So that's kind of good. That means that these both line up, because this is also 17 to 19 minutes, turning occasionally until they are crispy and golden. So fuck it, I'm doing them both for 20 minutes. So I'm going to go downstairs because, as always, this series of videos is done in real time, as this is my genuine Friday lunch. And I'm also going to have chicken nuggets for tea tonight, because what can I say, I like chicken and I like nuggets, but their previous ones knocking around. Told you I had to start, you know, finishing off some of the shit that's knocking around in my freezer, because honestly, not just because me not having room to stick anything other in there, other people need to store food in this house. So yeah, doing these both for 20 minutes, and I'm going to turn them both after 10 minutes. I do like it. I do like it when a plan comes together. I won't even say points for the quote on that one. There really is no point. But when these cooking times line up like that, it's a horoscope of food, if you will. So yeah, let's go downstairs, bang these bad boys. Well, before I bang them in, we're going to open them, have a whiff, if you know what I mean. And yeah, this should be, I really hope, a good one. Righty, so we are preheated to 200 degrees Celsius, for we care not for the Fahrenheit. It's 1 o'clock, pretty much on the dot, because you needed to know that. Welcome to Eddie's, sorry for my fucking shoes every week. Welcome to Eddie's bar. Don't have anything new in the bar this week, but I do have this, but there's a reason it's not in the bar, because obviously it's a one-shot only sauce. It's as a sweet chili dip. It's only 2 chili rain, but seriously, that thing has got some heat. Also, since you like this pointless shit, let's have a look at the weather. It is cloudy and it is cool, which is basically, let's be honest, it's pretty much summer now, isn't it? Well, it's spring, but you know what I mean. So here's what we have. We have Shake Shape Deep Ridge Spicy Chipolati. So you know what chips look like, and they're all knobbly and shit, but obviously they're chilled, so they should crisp up really rather nice. And then we have this sachet that we are going to have to add to that, which will involve somewhat of a jump cut. So I'm dying still. Let's have a look at what the cheesy jalapeno chicken nuggets look like. So pretty much exactly the same as normal nuggets from the outside. To be fair though, we look at the we look at the back, like I showed you previously. Hopefully upstairs, I mean, that looks like it's not seasoned. It's actually got cheese in. I mean, it had 9% in the ingredients, but oh, come on. Do they smell? No. Hey, do you know what? There's a tiny little tickle of jalapeno, or jalapeno. And yeah, there is a tickle, definite tickle, and it does smell a little bit cheesy. So how many are we gonna have? 6, 7, 8. I don't know why I'm counting. I'm not counting it for me, not you. 9, 10. Right. 11, 12. We're going to go with 12. I know I said 20, but the thing is my normal nuggets meal portion size of choice. But we don't know that these taste nice yet, and therefore they are shit. I'm going to have to struggle my way through 20. But if they are utterly fantastic, you know, noted for the next time. Insert jump cut, sure, because I got to shake this motherfucker. Right, so there you go, and I'm going to make the exact same joke I made last time, or observation I should say, which is, anyone remember the Mini Series V and all the red dust? What does that smell like? Apart from it's absolutely set my mouth off into a tap again. It smells of Chipotle, as you would expect, which I am quite a fan of. So, right, let's shake this bad boy. Apologies for the noise. I think think that's reasonably covered. I mean, it's not an exact science doing these things, is it? So let's put them on this baking tray. Sure. Hey, do you know what? That wasn't too bad. Any stragglers? No, that wasn't too bad for smells. Phenomenals. I think I'll be going with my old friend. That smells absolutely amazing. My old friend, the spatula, when it comes to turning these. Right, so is my phone on? No, I logged into you, bastard. You've got the shot. That's my fault entirely. Look away. I have actually. Oh no, I don't know my own password. I have actually changed it since I told you last time. So, you ever happen to find this phone? Well, A, you're not going to know it's mine anyway. But you can't nick it now. But I trust you all. I trust you all. Hang on, clock. Stopwatch. Look at that. Previous on my stopwatch, 54 hours. Someone do the maths and tell me how long ago that was. Start. I'm going to put these at the top for the first 10 minutes. And these on the bottom because it's a fan oven. So you would hope, I would cocoa, that the point of a fan oven is that both, you know, it circulates to such an even extent that it really doesn't matter. Someone by all means can correct me. This, as I've said before, is also an onion. This is an onion, in case you wonder what an onion looks like. Is an oven, and I could use that. But seriously, with the cost of fucking electricity right now, and the fact that I'm firing up an oven anyway, just for one person's dinner at lunch, is probably not the best or most economical way to do it anyway. So a little bit after 20 past, or in another 10 minutes, so 11 minutes. Right, so we've hit 11 minutes, and what I can say is Chipotle seasoning, my god, that's all I can smell. However, there's definite a very, very slight cheesy smell coming out. Oh, I'm dying. Sorry, gonna have to move you. Ooh. Did you hear that rip? Didn't want to drop you. Let's get the fries out first. Ooh, every time. Right. Hey, see, I guess I've been spoiled. Well, spoiled, sorry, the opposite of spoiled, whereas because everything takes so long, my brain started associating stuff having to take a long period, so I'm a little bit worried that, you know, 10 minutes isn't gonna be enough, but these are definitely crispened up. I am aware this is not the greatest way to flip them, or evenest way to flip them, but I ain't doing it individually. I just ain't got time for that. That'll do. Oh, hang on, you go in there. Right, so, need you. Right, so 20, well, yeah, they're nuggets. I mean, they're pre-cooked anyway. Essentially, we're just defrosting them with style. Right, you. Shit, didn't think this one through, did I? You can go on the bottom now. And you, we need to, that's definite. That's weird. There's a definite cheesy smell, and I don't mean, you know, necessarily unpleasant, but there's a definite cheesy smell. I can still smell jalapeno. Obviously, you would hope so. Oh, look, there is some sort of cheese thing going. Oh, ow, I know, because it's burning my finger. So, Windy Pops, there's actual cheese in them. Oh, that's awesome. I'm quite really looking forward to this now. Yeah, they smell cheesy. Right. So what a quick and easy one this has been this week then. Although, having said that out loud, that doesn't necessarily mean that will equate to a good one, because you know you wanted to know what the time was. So, honestly, I need to change the time out on this thing. I say that every week, but I only really pretty much use my timer for this part of the week. Right, so, I'm dying here. 21 minutes and we are good to go. I will be having seasoning. I will be having a little Nando's Peronaise, the mild one. Where's my Yeah, I bought this by accident because, you know, why would you buy mild? Yeah, I will be having a bit of that, but for the purpose of the video, I will be trying them in the nutty for their natural flavours, if you will. So, see you in 10 minutes. So, coming up to 21 minutes, which puts us at 1:30 or thereabouts. Perfect lunchtime. It's weird. I'm just not used to the stuff being done this quickly. But then, you know what? It's just chips and it's just nuggets. Haha, didn't get me that time, did you? Ooh. Right, so you can stay there for a moment. Right, so nice and crispy. They definitely smell cheese. I'm smelling more cheese now than I was smelling jalapeno. And like I said, you can see it. You can see it. I'm genuinely very, very excited for this. That's right. I have my dips and sherry glasses because I'm cool like that. Maybe this plate wasn't the best idea in size. Right, let's move you. Fuck it, we'll just put you on top because I'm going to have to do a insert cut shot moment because it's chips. But they have come out really, really crispy. Look at that. Yeah, I can still smell it. Oh, you would hope so, wouldn't you? You would hope so. Insert jump cut shot, and let's plate this bad boy up. And there we go. Just the perfect amount sized meal. That's not even English. Just a perfectly sized meal for a growing lad and his tapeworm named Robert. What's the drink of choice? Well, that was fate, wasn't it? However, I'm not going to open that one because I fear it will explode. Drink of choice is knockoff supermarket diet lemonade. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's a truck shortage or something like that, but I haven't been able to find knockoff supermarket diet Lil in bloody weeks, and it's really, really, really annoying me. Anyway, let's go and see what this bad boy tastes like. Oh, I'm not a monster. I will be needing one of those. Alrighty then, let's crack into this bad boy. I bought a 4-cup, but do you know what? I am a monster. It's Friday. It's my fat day. I'm going to eat like a pig because I want to. I've opened my fire extinguisher of choice. Now, in this confined area, I can definitely smell the Chipotle seasoning on the chips. But what's even more interesting is, and obviously we can see that there was cheese in these when I cooked it, but I can smell the jalapeno, but I didn't think I'd be able to smell the cheese quite as prevalently as I am when I cook it. But I'm dying. Let's get one that looks like it's got a decent chunk of seasoning on it and jump straight into the chips. So 2 tiers in a bucket. Fuck it. Fantastic. This is why I like cooking fries. Chips. I'm English. Keep forgetting that. From chilled and not frozen. Getting them to go crispy, and that's what I like. That's fantastic. It's so much easier. And they're really crispy. Ooh, that one had a lot of seasoning. They're really fluffy on the inside. Now, excuse me when I talk my mouth open. Full, if you will, because I'm a pig. Now, it says spicy. Obviously, it is a spice, Chipotle, but I'm not getting any real form of heat. I got a little tickle, like literally a bare, you know, recognised little tickle. It's shown up, is what I'm trying to say. It's shown up for the pie at the back of my throat. Other than that, no. But the smoky taste. See, I'll take that seasoning over barbecue any day of the week. I'd rather have a smoke taste. It's far more sort of seasoned savoury to me than barbecue. Because I know people go mental for barbecue, but that to me is kind of sweet. And as soon as I eat sweet, I think of desserts, and I'm not a dessert guy. With that, could you? Oh, that's a fantastic smoky smell. Taste. I'll shut up now. They are a winner. Are they worth £2 for 300 grams worth of chips? I would argue no. They're too expensive for what you get. As a little treat, as a spoil me day, then I could recommend them for that. But for, you know, if you were going to cook this, it is building a little bit. It's crept down a little bit towards the front of my mouth, but it's not like heat as such. Just let me know that it is a spice, if you will. But if you had to cook this for everyone, and you had to buy a bag for a family of 4, then you're looking at £8 for the side dish alone. It's creeping up. It's creeping up. Excuse me. Palate cleanse. Not hot. It's very salty. Excuse me. Windy pulse. However, if you're just cooking this for yourself, screw it. You can bang out £2 on one serving of chips, can't you? Even though that's enough to buy you a big frozen bag. But yeah, if it's just spoil me day, try it once. I do recommend it. Can't have that. Got to have a nugget because we palate cleansed. And these are the rules. So, 2 tears in a bucket. Bloody hell, that's amazing. First hit. I don't know how well that's going to show up. First hit, straight lash of jalapeno. And as I told you at the start of this video, I love jalapenos. Excuse me. Can you see the cheese in there? From a chicken nugget perspective, Iceland's chicken nuggets are utterly fantastic. But that is just straight hit of jalapeno. And a little bit, I can feel it. I've only had one. This, immediately, I'm registering this as heat at the back of my throat. Certainly nowhere near unbearable. As I said, it's more of a flavour than a tickle of heat. I can imagine that it will probably get pretty warm towards the end of these. Will it be as warm as the other ones I mentioned I had previously in this series of videos? Excuse me, windy pops. I don't know. But I'm feeling it. And I can definitely taste the cheese. Definitely taste the cheese. It's jalapeno, cheese, and then as you chew, you just come up with the, oh yeah, I can feel that. I can definitely feel that. Yeah, you guys come up, you know, with the final hit of chicken, but that's really nice. That bit was really cheesy. That bit was really cheesy. Palate cleanse. I can see that this will build. I can see that this probably could be as hot, excuse me, windy pops, as the hot and spicy ones, because I've had 2 nuggets and I'm feeling it. We're not even going to mention that it's not in the curry hot bracket, because obviously you know that. It's a different thing. It's hotter than any of the hot nuggets McDonald's have ever done, and it's hotter than Asda's limited edition hot nuggets. Little sniffle. I would say I've had stuff way hotter than this, but this is probably going to be as hot as the hot and spicy ones, and they didn't even have a chili rating on the front. So yeah, straight in with a jalapeno, which I told you is my favourite chili taste. Bash of cheese. You can definitely taste the cheese, and then it's just a nice chicken nugget. I thoroughly recommend these. Absolutely thoroughly recommend these. I recommend these, but not if you're on a budget. Important consumer advice from Dave and Robert. I think these could be After 3, I know, only after 3. Proper jalapeno then. I think these could be my new favourite chicken nuggets. Seriously. Seriously. Now I've said that out loud, they're going to get discontinued. Do I recommend this? As a one-off meal, spoil yourself, get the chips, but mouth is burning a bit now. It's definitely getting there. It's not practical, use of chips if you're cooking for a family. It's too expensive for what it is. But again, everyone can spoil themselves every now and then. Getting warm, getting warm. But these cheesy jalapeno nuggets, whoo, definitely feeling that. These are utterly fantastic. Hot, but you get a wonderful taste of cheese and a definite, bites of jalapeno. And I said I love the flavour of jalapeno. Recommended, recommended. I doff my cap to the Iceland. You've done it again for at least 50% of this meal. So, anyway, so I'd love to know what you can't talk today for shit. What do you think, especially if you've had any of these, like this shake. Well, these shake fries, these ones are brand new, like literally came out last week. I've never, seen them before, Windy Pops. But these have been knocking around for a couple of months at least. So definitely like to know what you think if you've had these. These are probably my new favourite chicken nuggets for sure. I thought I'd just repeat that again one more time for you. But anyway, as always, love to know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.